match? No, that's not supposed to be a tables match. Oh no. That's not supposed to be a tables match. It's a very good thing that this can be done here. That's perfect. Alright. Hey guys, kind of a weird start to MB. Package is out for delivery. Alright, that's nice to know. And now we can finally start our matches. Hey guys, me, Devaire as always, but today, episode... I didn't change the number, didn't I? We're still on 57. This is supposed to be episode 58. We are only 4 matches until Brawl Mania Final Fight. And that is going to be the questionable wrap-up to the season. I can't promise the season will be reignited down the road. Might happen, might not happen. You know, may or may not happen. It is what it is in the end, though. 56, yep, 56. I did not edit the title. I'll go ahead and do that ASAP. Yep, here we go. Make sure you get this match started on. Now, as you know, we have a Brawl Fest tradition. Brawl Mania tradition. Best of the best. Haven't seen our champion in a while. Just been trying to give everybody the proper chance to build up some wins. And now, we're here. And he's here. Monster under your bed. This is episode 57.
Making his way to the ring from the wasteland. Weighing in at 247 pounds. The International Heritage Champion. The Monster.
And Monster, who's had a extraordinary run as the best of the best champion, making a record 2 defenses so far with the title. He is already putting himself in the runnings as one of the greatest MB champions of all time, and just the sheer prestige that that championship around his waist holds bolsters him up to an even higher level. To think that if this is the best MB has to offer, which he has proven time and time again, what would happen if he were to challenge for any other belt? If I heard somebody. Do have to give credit to one person. That's Austin Bars. He was our first best of best champion this season, and he's the reason for the design around the waist of Monster at the minute. But there's the knocking that starts the walk down to the ring of Genocide Jackson. Jackson, new leader of the industry. Industry has been getting kind of incorporated into SMB in a way. Geno enlisting the help of Proto Perry, but everything comes at a cost, and Geno is finding it out the hard way. He was put into questionable circumstances to win. And right now those are coming back to haunt him in the long run, but this is almost a tables match too, don't forget about that. And Geno, when you look into the eyes of Geno, it's just, is there truly somebody in there? Is there somebody who feels?
From Kentucky, weighing in at 262 pounds, Warlord Jackson.
I also have to remember one thing is that I actually just remembered that today is when most schools actually start around the country. So thankfully my school starts, so I won't have to be streaming, but still, in times like this, I would greatly shift back the time. I'm just not realizing this now, but I'll greatly shift back the time for so everybody can watch like live. But it's Geno taking on Monster. Geno now. Guess he first strikes off in this match. He has Monster on the shoulder, straight into the ring post. And shoving that boot into the jawline of Monster. Geno's seen the matches with Monster. He knows that even if he beats him right now, he still needs to fight him at Brawl Mania, where he gains, in some cases, super armor to losing. He has survived near impossible, and I mean near impossible, conditions. I mean, he's survived the 5v5, the 1v1v1v1, aka the 5-man elimination match. He survived the 2 out of 3 falls match between Fire and Freddy. He's done nearly everything there is to offer. Oh, off the ropes, Geno. Stunner! But can he do it again? The final Brawl Mania of this part of the season. We're still unsure if this will be the end of the season or just the build to something greater. It's Monster going now. Going off, got some lucky hits in, but it's still Geno now. Neck breaker from Geno. He still has the edge and oh, whoa. Strange pinning predicament. Geno went into the good old moveset to find the best way to pin his opponent, and now it's Geno. Arms hooked around the neck. That's the suplex. Catherine full body, or it could be looking for a regular suplex maybe. He seems to be very confident himself, doing a couple push-ups, or squats actually I should say, before ending it. But big knee drop now from Geno, straight to the throat of Monster into your bed, and Monster now not in a very good spot. We know how Monster operates. He likes to take a few hits in the early runnings of the match and then dishes it back twice as hard. This is how Monster operates. This is nothing new, but he needs to be careful to not get carried away. Or maybe he wants to take the loss. Maybe losing to Geno's in his best interest. Maybe it is, because for some reason Monster, it seems like he has a thing for the fight. He loves the challenges that he gets at Brawl Mania. He has beat near impossible odds twice now. Can he do it a third time? This is more of a daredevil attitude he's acquiring. So even taking a false loss to Geno may help him in the long term with that goal. He always seems to do best when he's under pressure. But he has to be careful not to let it boil over. Geno in position. Geno, oh, get the leg swap. And now it's Monster. Monster goes low, tried for the DDT. Both men able to get out of each other's build-up moves in a way. Oh, now the shin buster. And Monster going for the entirety of Jackson's body. Not really a sight of Monster we usually see or like to see. It's one of the most violent, and look at this. Sending a message to his challenger. A challenger who's been in the eyes of many competitors this season, and I believe that is my package finally being delivered. Nope, that is not. That is just my voicemail. And Monster going way over target. Monster at nothing but pavement right there, and it's Geno now. Shot in hand. Will he miss? Geno, oh, he does, and it's turned into a German suplex. Genocide. Needs to think right here and right now. Geno caught in the clutch, but Monster's foot went underneath the ropes. Referee Chad Grimes quick to call it. And now it's chops coming out. Oh geez, really? What have I been doing? And now it's Geno. Geno, prism trap. The diamond trap, as he likes to call it. He has Monster in a bad spot. Legs in air. Legs in mid-body are elevated. Puts a lot of pressure on both. But it's Monster now. Getting some new hits in. It's Geno on the shoulders of Monster. Geno straight into the turnbuckle right there. But Monster, unforgiving kicks, stomping in the head of Genocide Jackson. Jackson, though, up. And, Catherine knee buster by Jackson. Looking for the easy win here. That's one. That's two. Kick out by Monster. Monster and Geno giving a great opening match so far. And, caught by Genocide. think Jessa was looking for the fairy tale ending earlier, did not get it, and now it's Monster. Ooh! Sit out backbreaker. And Monster has Geno in the right position now, and Geno, there's little he can do about it now, and Geno up top now, powerbomb position, but we all know how this goes. That powerbomb pile driver, the Phoenix Plex. That may be it. It's still not enough to put out Jackson. Monster could have sworn he had it, and maybe he did. Monster now with the DDT. DDT by Monster, and he spares no time, going straight for the Phoenix Plex again. Geno in the same spot he was before. I haven't seen anybody survive 2 in a row. It connects again. That's 2, and successful defense, I should say. Monster able to get the win over Jackson. Jackson was worked so hard to get to the spot where he is right now as leader of the industry. Industry has not been in action for a bit. Last time we saw it was EDX actually taking multiple losses to members of SMB, furthering the question of what is the true intentions of SMB. What do they plan on doing? What do they plan on doing? What is their goal in a way? And even as Geno now heads back to the locker room, he feels he has a look on his face that does not spell anything pretty. It's not Tara, former women's champion as well as a former Rebellion champion. Not Tara taking on Devin 7. It's the only woman to ever hold both titles, women's titles, at the same time as well. Going as the only woman to ever hold the Rebellion championship for the longest. Over 5 defenses with that belt as well. Think about that. Tying Bashroom's record and elevating herself to a near godlike stature, all in like 20 episodes. Probably still one of our, if not the best women's championship reign in the entirety of MB history. But we can't focus on the history, we have to focus on the present, which will lead to some history. And speaking of history, Devin 7 and Morgan Dune still going at it. They are the 2 #1 contenders for the MB Rebellion Championship. And now it's Dunes blindsiding Devin 7. Morgan Dunes pre-match assault, and referee Chad Grimes able to get some help out here. And not Tara confused on what is going on. Not Tara is confused. This match has yet to start. And this match is beginning. Devin 7 trying her best to get the early kicks and strikes out. She took a beating, but she's not letting her keep her down for too long. But it's not Tara, also showing some fight in her as well. Not Tara, the former women's champion before Samantha Sams came along. And Sams was quick with her wits and intentions, very easily gaining the MB Women's Championship at Title Night episode 55. And there's not Tara. She does have the advantage now. She did not get assaulted pre-match. Leg drop to the arm. Not Tara. Ooh. Straight to the gut. And now it's Tara. Top rope. Tara. Big leg drop. Known for her leg drops. Only a 1 count though. Devin 7 not staying down for too long. Morgan Dunes thinks something just reached a boiling point, and right then and there it reached a all-time high. Things between the musket settled sooner rather than later, and later cannot be wait for. It's 7 now. 7. Oh! Double stomp by 7. 7. Another double stomp. This is the same brutality that made her such a dominant Rebellion champion. Still the best Rebellion champion out of everybody so far, but still. Now it's not Tara. It's Devin 7 goes overboard. Not Tara going to fall slowly. Even though Wounded Animal is still dangerous. Right now, that's not being shown. Oh, no! Can't tell if that's a figure 4 or a clover leaf of some holds. But it hurts. It hurts a lot. Quick side note that our main event is KoD, the winner of the Bash and Crash Battle Royale. KoD entered at number 20, and it came down to number 17, Leader Jack and KoD. It was KoD, though, to get the win. KoD, oh, not Tara. Messing around a little bit, and Devin 7 obviously not in the mood to mess around. Takes this fight back inside. She's also slow to get back in the ring. Off the ropes. Cutter! Not Tara being quick with her wits and use the scenario to her advantage. Gets the hug in. Belly to belly suplex. What a huge showing of power in that simple burst. Kick out by 7, but you could tell that took everything to kick out. Devin already struggling with that pre-match assault, and now it's not Tara climbing up on high. Not Tara. Devin 7 has a target on her back, and it hits. Off the rope now. That low altitude, low profile moonsault. Oh, sleeper takedown. The moonsault missed, but everything that Devin's doing right now isn't. Devin getting some lucky shots, and I didn't actually do a mic test to start the episode. I'll go do this right now. Yep, we're doing good on sound. And now, pump handle. A strange maneuver, pump handle suplex by not Tara. We're seeing a lot of stuff we usually don't see out of her. She climbs up back top, and not Tara. Big elbow drop this time. Tara looking to put this match in the graveyard, but still not enough to put out 7. Devin 7 now. Thrown to the corner. Devin 7. Oh no. Not Tara. In position. Gets the hug in. Belly to belly suplex. So little that many people can do, but still, Devin 7 is not most people. Devin 7 still able to kick out after everything that's been thrown at her. The pre-match assault. Not Tara's consistent offense. Look at that cutter. It's still not enough. Flash kick by Devin 7. Devin 7 now. May be her perfect opportunity to mount some hits and get some hits in. And Devin now. Looks brilliant. Looking strong right now. Sitting on her 2 feet. Oh, I think she's looking for Devin at your 7, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't done right. Devin 7 takes it to the corner. Snake eyes. 7, she thinks this may be her opportunity for some success. It's not. No, it may be. Super 7. And that's the win for 7, who still walks out here the winner, despite the fact that she took an absolutely brutal beatdown before the match even started.
Here is your winner, Tenacious Devin.
Hello, Hotfire Rose. Devin 7. She's gonna have a couple words. She needs a couple words with Morgan Dunes. They need to settle this with the season coming to a very fast halt. Episode 60's final fight. So we're going to need to resolve a couple things before the end, and that's going to be this whole debacle between the two of them. Miyoko Oi takes on Luna Wolf now. Good to know that Miyoko Oi is doing okay after that pre-match assault. She's already quick on her feet and ready to expunge that from her record. It's not an everyday sight where we see Aoi be just left completely motionless and powerless, and that was truly a shocking sight for many people who have followed MB for a long time. But Miyoko Oi takes on Luna Wolf. Luna Wolf representing the Moon Riders. Moon Riders captain Ray Starkins has made it very clear that she is next in line for the Women's Championship, and Luna Wolf going to stick her nose out for her team leader. Of course, this is all against Race Darkin's wishes. This is not the type of brand Race has developed. Race very adamant on doing things her way, and this is not her way. However, we hope to get some good action between two superstars that started their journey all the way back in Season 6. Season 6, we saw Aoi grab the women's titles not once, but twice. Luna Wolf, though, never got the shot, never got the fair shot at it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Osaka, Japan, the Maniac, Miss A.
And right now I'm putting in chat. You can officially start voting for the polls. Cookie was the winner of yesterday's Bash and Crash. We saw plenty of people compete in it, but it was Cookie in the end. Entered that number 20, got the spot on number, and took the win. So far we have one win from 19 and one now from 20. However, our main event is for the MB Championship, the MB World's Championship. So pick your pick.
And from Forest Lake, Minnesota, Lou Wolf.
And Luna Wolf, confident walk down to the ring. You can pick and chat either Cookie or Roy Nitro. This does not change what's going to happen for Brawl. Brawl Mania 8, I believe we're at right now, which is titled Final Fight. That'll happen on episode 60, whenever we get there. It'll be Jake Giedis versus the current champion, or if Roy decides to enact the rematch clause, he can challenge again and make it a triple threat. That's in the case he loses. But if Cookie's unsuccessful tonight, it'll be Roy versus Jake in a rematch at Final Fight. And now it's Aoi trying to go for the suplex here, gets the leg up. It's instead Luna Wolf, who has a considerable size and power. Well, yeah, size and power advantage. And already a loss of support in chat for Cookie. Our boy Roy not looking so hot in the polls right now. It's two fan favorites, the Wonder Boy and the Cookie Cutter. Will it be the All in Elbow, the Cookie Cutter? Will it be the Apron Pile Driver or the Backstabber? We don't know what can it be or what it will be. All we know is that two of MB's best superstars, Cookie, former already two-time MB champion, former Best of the Best champion, now former tag team champion this season, goes after Nitro in his first ever title reign in the company. Nitro was successful against Jake Giedis. Giedis dealing with Roy, attempted stoppage. We saw Austin Bars last episode run on him and attack him post-match. Oi, very off target. I think that assault from yesterday's Stills Leafs left her a bit dazed. Oh, looking for the Hurricane Rana, but it's Luna standing her ground powerbomb. It's Luna Wolf going up top now. This is a very rare sight for Wolf. Luna crossbody is caught by Aoi. Aoi cannot be underestimated how strong Aoi is. She carried the entire women's division on her back for a point. And now it's due Luna. Luna! Fireman's carry full body buster. And now it's Luna Wolf running up. Stun Dog Millionaire. Stun Dog Millionaire from Wolf. That's two. Kick out again by Aoi. But Luna already going into that neck crank right there, that front face chancery, wasting no wasted effort at all. Fluid, and there's the leg lariat right there. This is officially known as Miyoko Oi on her hind legs. She's already pretty dazed from last episode's brutal assault on her by Devin 7. I don't know this name. And Oi wasting no time. Oh, double stomp. I thought it was blocked partially by Wolf, but she scales up the turnbuckle again. Oi arrow. Sorry, the Oi knee strike. I actually have a very huge question to ask right now. Does she still have? No, she does. She just never does it. That's a 2 count. Kick up by Wolf again. Crowd trying to get on the side of Wolf. Wolf is very quick hip strike right there. That's a type of blink and you miss it type hip strikes where it just happens so fast. Luna Wolf still has the know-it-all to spot danger. It was not looking good for her right there. Tap suplex by Wolf. Follows up into a pin attempt. That's 2. Snap suplex doesn't bring much results, but it's at least something. Now Oi testing the waters, throws it a few kicks, trying to go for the ropes, but Luna there. High slip off the ropes. Luna, Miyoko able to charge right through. Luna re-grapples, takes this fight to the corner. And the crowd counts in the number of hits. And now it's Luna going all the way up top, and she's asking for Aoi to meet her there. Aoi doesn't catch her this time. No! Aoi able to roll through. Plants Luna once again, and Aoi off a beautiful plant. There's the knee strike. That's 1. That's 2. Aoi is victorious in an absolute clutch roll right there. Very, very, very impressive play by Aoi. And wait a minute, that's Glasgow. That's Ray Glasgow. And Miyoko Aoi and Ray Glasgow cheering on Aoi from the stage. Don't know the meaning of this. Both are former women's champions. We don't really know the reason why Glasgow is out here. There's a huge respect from Glasgow to Aoi, but same can't be said in return. Aoi very respectful of herself and pretty much that, and nothing else besides that. Yeetus now, if we change subjects, it's Yeetus who's already confirmed to have his title match at Brawlmania 8, right? 8? Brawlmania 8? Yes. Brawlmania 8. He will face the winner of this match. Or a triple threat, possibly. We don't yet know the full extent of what will happen at Brawlmania 8 for that MB title match. It's Yeetus, though, taking on Austin Bars. AU Bars over here. Goldman, the Gold Bar. Last time we saw him, he was assaulting Jake Yeetus after a match. Jake Yeetus able to defend himself and get out of the ring before any lasting damage could occur. But still, the answer of why it happened is still unknown, and Yeetus entering with some different color schemes right now. I'm used to black and white, and I'm very scared. And there's Yeetus.
Is a no-holds-barred match. Making his way to the ring from Concord, New Hampshire, weighing in at 271 pounds, the athlete, Jake Yuri.
And Yeetus has been kind of drifting through this season. Not really a awesome win record, but it's very good for a superstar of MB's caliber. He's been trying to keep it pretty even. A little bit more losses than wins, but you know, Yeetus is doing his best, and his best is very good. And Yidis. Got a shred of fear in the eyes of Yidis right now. Mainly because we can't see them, but still. Okay, color scheme is gone. He takes on Austin Bars. Austin Bars, known for his incredible amount of self-confidence, to the point where it's now ego.
From Cape Town, South Africa, weighing in at 201 pounds, Goldman, Austin.
And Austin Bars, remember when Austin Bars first debuted, back all the way in Season 6, he was in the contenders for the MB Championship. He would not be successful. He would lose to Serlin in the long run, but still, to be put that high up there, to start your career in the MB title scene, that is impressive to a very great amount. For a person who just started, very impressive. As he enters this ring, not really the fan favorite among the crowd. He was the first best of the best champion this season. At least he entered once with his new title design as well. A truly golden title for someone of his prestige. A prestige now carried around by Monster, but he faces another kind of monster, a monster by the name of Jake Yidis. Jake Yidis has awarded to exchange with this man right now. Yidis got the weight though. Arm is trapped around the neck. Suplex by Austin Bars, trying to get off to a quick start. Austin Bars not done with the assault from yesterday. This is a no-holds-bar match. Yidis requested it, and Austin Bars was more than happy to comply with it. Yidis stopping himself from getting outside, but it's Yidis taking a full blunt of shots. As Yidis also now fighting back, has Austin fallaway slam. Look how far Austin flew. And Austin Bars getting kicked around. Yidis is like a Yidis' personal soccer ball right now. And bad news for Austin Bars because he's not a fan of soccer. Austin now doing what he did earlier. Arm trap suplex. And Austin now climbing up high. There's nothing good up there for Yidis. Does provide Austin with an opportunity to do way more damage. Axe handle with those golden molded fists right there. That is a pure biological advantage. We cannot really force Austin to not do that. Austin jeering on Jake Yidis from the outside. Has not left the ring since he has flown out there. Yidis gets in. Austin Bars patient. Oh, but Yidis is still attacking aggressively off the ropes. Back elbow. And what the heck? And even Yidis surprised, and I believe that is Raymond Groves' music. Last time we saw Raymond Groves was a friend, is a huge friend of, and now it's Jake Yidis. Oh, back elbow to Austin Bars. Austin Bars needs to stay in this match, needs to regain his focus. Wastelander combo by Yiddy Boy. And it's Yidis off the ropes. Big, caught on the knees. Looking for that senton usually does, but it was not going to work this time around. It's now Austin. Mr. Bars thrown to the corner. Austin. Oh, gets one to the throat. Oh, dodges it though. Bars goes low. Maybe a little bit too low. Butterfly suplex. Remember, there's no DQ. This is a no DQ, no holds barred match. Weapons are allowed. Anything goes, really. And now Austin, leg trapped. STF is locked in the middle of the ring. Jake Yidis, nowhere to go. And this is the match that Yidis wanted. Yidis wanted this match. It's best he not get over himself in this match because he still does have a match at Brawlmania. He still does have a Brawlmania match he must stay healthy for. And Yidis switch slam. And could it possibly not even be Roy the champion going into Brawlmania? Could it be Cookie? Something that we're overlooking. That Cookie could actually win tonight. And that would mark Cookie's third world title win. Oh, looking for the rolling forearm. It's blocked by Yidis. Yidis has Austin on the ropes. Austin stuck on that middle rope. And Yidis Applying some pressure, shoving that knee into the back and the neck of Austin Bars. Austin Bars. Oh, spun around, and Yeetus looking for the back suplex, I think. And Austin Bars. Yeetus in his cold gold hands. And still Yeetus with the same answer to Austin Bars' question of, do you want to go to this corner over here? Is Yeetus now. Austin prepped into the air, and this is the incredible raw strength of Yeetus. Yeetus now. Suplex. After nearly 10 seconds in the air. Yeetus has Austin right where he wants him. Goes up. Neck breaker instead. We're usually used to a power bomb, but neck breaker this time, and that's not enough for the win. I was very convinced that that was it, and it's a huge vote for Cookie in the chat. Not sure how to feel about that, knowing that I'm a Wonder Boy fan, but still. Jake Yeetus truly stretching out Austin's will to continue in this match to its limits. Austin Bars, I think he was considering tapping out right there. Yeetus is going to let go. Austin back on his feet like nothing happened. Yeetus threw that knee for defense right there. Oh, propped in the air again. No knee strike from Bars. Austin, side switch slam, and then going for the arm, realizing that Yeetus is going to use that to the fullest extent for the rest of the match. Getting out from now would be the smartest decision. Yeetus planting Austin. And it's Yeetus. Yeetus, arm drag into that neck breaker. Classic from Yeetus. Yeetus, there's the discus lariat. Is that enough? It is. Discus lariat from Jake Yeetus, and that is enough to end the match. Yeetus is looking strong right now. Austin, we don't understand his reasoning behind even helping. We still know Austin's reasoning. We don't know why he's doing what he's doing, except for the fact that he's doing it. We live in really weird times for MB at the minute, with Yeetus more than hyped to finally get his first World Championship win. Quick look over at the poll, and it's Cookie, a 75% chance, a 75% chance, not chance, 75% of the votes right now going to Cookie. And now it's Chorne Starkins. Last time we saw him, he was forcing his son, Cobble Starkins, into a match last episode. And that was that for his appearance. And now Chorne Starkins has a match with King of Death, the same opponent that Cobble ended up beating last episode. Chorne Starkins with a brand new set of paint and a brand new attitude. We still don't know much of what this Revenant has in mind, but we do know that he has a more serious disposition, which can only lead to more serious and grim outlooks and outcomes, I meant. The world of MB is on his shoulders from Chorne Starkins' support of Badman in the Brawl Fest this past Sunday, Brawl Fest 2 of season RetroBurn. But still, the question being, why? What has Pierce, who had an absolutely appalling showing last episode, have to do with any of this? Because it seems like he is highly wrapped around in this. And what I've been dreading the most since Chorne Starkins' return is this one entrance. And while you're in chat, and while this entrance is going on, I guess it'll be a perfect time to promote my Twitter. There's referee Chad Grimes. And what is going on over there? What is spawning in that little corner of hell? As the camera zooms in closer, and something seems to be following on the ground right now. And we're going straight into the smoke, and out comes an angry, a livid, a completely furious Chorne Starkins.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 274 pounds, Demon Hacksaw Gertz.
And the Revenant As like it's been coined now, the Revenant, by the Caprio leader, who is in utter awe, utter shock to see what the former leader of the Storm Ghosts had become. Someone only built for revenge. However, if you want to get your best look at news, views, clips, new merch, new shirts, new everything, we now have a Twitter for the Firefin 99 channel, simply named Firefin. You'll get all your MB stuff there. You'll get everything else that's not MB related merch, non-MB related merch. You'll get all the news of when I'm going to upload, maybe. All news on what's going to happen with other episodes of MB in the rest of the season. As I will give better explanations on that Twitter. Actually, right now, I'll put the link of it in the chat. I believe that this is it, actually, too. I'll put it in the chat. Hey, why is that highlighted? Oh, it works. Sick. And Chorne Starkins, we really don't understand. Jesus Christ, is there no love for Cookie? No, is there no love for Roy Neutro at all? Jesus Christ. Is there no love for Roy Neutro right now? None at all. You guys have it 80-20 right now. No love at all. I know Cookie is awesome, but there's absolutely no hope in Neutro at the minute. It went down even further. We were at 6 votes, and I believe 5 of them are for Cookie.
From New York, weighing in at 396 pounds.
And here comes the King of Death.
Superstar.
A near 100-pound difference in weight. And this is Chorne Starkins' challenge. Chorne, in his mind, he has to be thinking, if his son can do it, so can he. He has brought some new tools, new instruments of violence for this match. And it seems like Alan Carlin's inspiration has now entered the chat. The King of Death spending way too much time on the crowd. Needs to be focused on what's ahead of him. And what's ahead of him is a former Evolution champion in his own right. Yeah, very good timing. You can add to the insatiable dog pile that is Cookie's strangling any bit of hope for Roy Neutro out right now. You can join that if you so please. And now it's Chorne Starkins taking on the King of Death. King of Death still reeling from that loss to... Oh, and it's Chorne going to get the first strikes in as well. Look at the power of Chorne Starkins. Huge arrow plant by Chorne Starkins. This guy is not the same Starkins we know and love. That Chorne Starkins is gone. This is not a human anymore. Already off to an amazing start. But there's King of Death. Easy sweep of the legs to get back into it. Oh my god. And there's King of Death responding. Big splash. King of Death looking to keep Chorne Starkins down. Kick out by Starkins. I think King of Death just realized what he's in for. King of Death with one huge win to his name. That being him winning the inaugural Bash and Crash event. He then went on to challenge Fire not even episodes later. It was a great bout, but he came up short. Looking for the shoulder charge. It hit nothing but air in the mat. And here's Chorne Starkins keeping up his side of the offense in an absolutely vicious beatdown of this competitor. And I don't think King of Death has met anybody as... Oh! And that usually doesn't work, so I'm not surprised it didn't. And now here's King of Death doing his best right now, trying to Glock in the Boston Crab or the Walls of Jericho. It's really up to you of how you decide what to call it. And it's Chorne Starkins, the power of the legs. And now I'm being antagonized. With you know how much it hurts to see Roy Nitro have a 17% in the polls and only be like 2 people. And oh, King of Death. It's not going to last long. That advantage he had as Chorne Starkins has him on the ropes, and Chorne Starkins propels him and stomps on the neck. And Chorne Starkins wailing on King of Death, and that's Cobble Starkins music. And Cobble Starkins threatening to come outside to the ring, starting to come out to ringside. It's a bluff though, headbutt, and there's the devil slide by Chorne Starkins. Chorne Starkins wasting no time. And what can he be planning here? Chorne Starkins grabs the arm. An arm lock. I'm not sure I've ever seen an arm lock as a finisher. God dang it, Carlos. And, oh, King of Death. That's not looking good for Chorne Starkins. Elbow to King of Death. King of Death looking to do it again. He hits it this time. Choke slam from the King of Death. Chorne Starkins was a little bit distracted. That's 2. Still a kick out from Starkins. And KoD looking for the KO right now. Kind of worked. Oh, straight to the ring. Straight into the corner, and King of Death. Oh, Jesus! King of Death dragging the near lifeless body of Chorne Starkins. And he's in the drop zone. I don't care if you're Chorne Starkins. You're not surviving that. And he's just sitting on him. That's 2. And Chorne Starkins is unable to get up. King of Death planting that near 400-pound cheeks onto the sternum of Starkins. He took the L last episode, but he's able to take the W this one with a huge win against Starkins. That will surely add up to some type of pushed opportunity, because remember, we're getting dangerously close to the 60th episode. We're going to call it for a while I go tend to matters in a different state. Chorne Starkins unable to win this match. Even King of Death kind of surprised of the assistance, but God. And if there's 2 people in the NB roster that's still not sitting eye to eye, it's Frederick King and Fire, 2 former champions. One is the longest reigning tag team champion of all time, and the other is a longest reigning NB champion of all time. And now a 2-time NB champion as of this season. Freddie King, Fire, going one-on-one again. Hoping that this will be the end, but if you remember anything from, what was it? It was a Cobble versus Steve and Cobble versus Chorne. Yeah, not everything ends after a couple bouts. It takes a lot of bouts and an injured foot. The cutscene. I love MB sometimes. I love what I do. And I can't stop staring at that poll. I'm really not happy at that poll. I'm angered by that. I don't like the poll. I don't like it. I don't. I'm all for democracy or whatever we follow, where this poll can happen. But like, no love in the chat for. What is wrong with you guys? Why is the poll like that? You definitely could say that Cobble killed a part of Chorne Starkins that pushed him over the edge. But the main question is why Aiden the Cheeks Pierce and his ragtag group of Drew Stone and Cave Woman Unga Bunga have been following around Chorne Starkins. Remember, it was them who introduced them, who really just set everything up for Chorne Starkins to appear. We still don't know the reasoning behind Pierce. Pierce, who has done absolutely atrocious in a lot of ways this season, and we're not afraid to admit it either. And here comes the former 2-time NB champion.
Weighing in at 185 pounds, the Fireman.
And Fire, bro, the World Health Organization has a Twitter. I think. That's great. We get to know that we can't pay for an actual arena, but we can pay for... We literally just sneak into these arenas. We get like 100,000 people into these arenas without anybody realizing. It's so hilarious. You have to skydive into the arena to get in. It's that locked out. It's like it's that hard to get in here. If you don't like skydiving, you're not getting in. And now it's Fire versus Edison. Not freaking Edison. Versus King. Tyler Edison still out. Oh, and Fire immediately doing with the hand and arm games. And immediately going for those precious fingers. Remember that Frederick King is a mechanic. He needs those hands to work outside of MB when we eventually go in that 2-year, or canon-wise, 2-year break. And it's Fire trying to do his best. Oh, both men missed right there, and it's Freddie King, half and half. Suplex! It's Fire and King, not their first bout against each other. Fire. Oh, he goes overboard looking for that pile driver, but... God. Oh. I love it how Chorne Starkins is now back from the dead. Frickin' Fire and Frederick King are going at it again. What else? We still don't really... Cookie's obviously getting most of the fan support right now. The MB Faithful hungry for some Cookie love. I've yet to do actually an official merch design for Cookie yet. And that annoys me a lot. If you want to give me a design for Cookie for absolutely free, do that. But until then, we still have nothing for Cookie, and that angers me a lot. It's Fire, though. Off the rope. It's not every day we see Fire go off the rope. Stunner by Fire. He's usually a very well-grounded opponent with brief stints in the air, but nothing like that. Fire. Fire immediately taking down Frederick King, looking for dungeon lock. He locks it in, and King, in a whole world of hurt. He's in very unfamiliar territory. This is the penultimate match before our main event. Our main event, which you guys all have very mixed opinions about. Really, guys, I mean, it's either Roy Neutro, 17%, or Cookie, 83%. It still bugs me, alright? It still bugs me. And Fire looking for the burn cutter. Burn cutter not going to work. Planting Fire. There's Freddie King. Freddie King. Arabian press. That move never works, but still. Fire now. Back suplex. Next was from Fire, and there's the rush down lariat by Frederick King. Frederick King, he is still pretty upset after Fire used his own move to finish him in that Hell in a Cell match. A Hell in a Cell match that I have to admit I loved a lot. Oh, cheap shot elbow from King. And then he goes low. Frederick King, is there no line he's not willing to cross right now? Oh, ducks low, and there it is! Scottish Sickle, once again. And that's still not enough to put out Fire. Freddie King has seen the taste. He's seen what Fire's capable of doing. He's seen how tough he can be. He shouldn't be all that shocked right now. And now he has Fire's arm, and he is stomping on the head of Fire. And Fire in the drop zone. He's in the hot spot. He's going to get dropped. Oh no, turn around! German suplex from Fire. He saw it coming. Fire with all the awareness in the world. Going low, backing Freddie into the corner. Freddie on his back and legs. Fire, what's the plan here? Looking for the easy pin. Oh, Frederick King grabs the ropes. Wasting no time, grabs it like a bus, like a city bus wire. Just grabs it and holds on to dear life. And Fire, burn cutter. That may be all. His arm was underneath the ropes, though. Freddie King unintentionally saving himself from a loss, and now it is again the dungeon lock by Fire, and that's a hot dungeon that Frederick King has no escape of right now. Can Fire put out Frederick King? And Freddie King doing his best right now to hold on. He lets go in the long run, but still. Fire, burn cutter, It's avoided, countered into the power slam. And Freddie King, that unusual sight of being on the top rope. Big elbow from King. And it's King now. Prepping up fire once more. Frederick King. Oh, he lands it. That's one. That's two. That's three again. Frederick King gets the win over Fire, avenging his loss at title night, I believe. Yes. And Freddie King walks out the victor. And Freddie King, that look in his eye, that skeeving, that conniving, low-down, dirty man, Frederick King, look at him. No sign of respect. No signs of respect. He just toppled the absolute best MB champion in a while. Hello, GamerBoy5. Be sure to put in your votes right now because we're getting very dangerously close to that main event. By dangerously close, I mean the main event is literally right now. It's Cookie in Batman colors again, taking on Roy friggin' Utro. Oh, we're not making this joke. We're not making this joke. GamerBoy5, 1 through 4 died or something. I don't know. They didn't get out of the tutorial phase or something. It's really not my story to tell. And look at that. You guys further send Cookie into the freaking heavens. Meanwhile, Roy is struggling to get out of the earth, out of that deep grave you buried him in. It's Cookie taking on Roy in that same old classic no holds barred. That was Cookie's request. And Cookie, when you think about it, Cookie has the more dangerous moves. It's experience versus newfound attitude.
It is for the action. All-Star, undisputed, pure pro wrestling worldwide.
That was fast. Well, that was fast. Jesus. Nice to have you, Gamer Boy, but that was insanely fast. Jeez. And this match is already underway, and you gotta forgive me, it appears that we forgot to wash Cookie's, we did wash Cookie's jacket, but it shrunk in the wash, which is why you dry clean jackets, not wash them, because they shrink. Cookie still looks good as ever, though. And it's time to burn it down. That pole is nothing in the favor of Roy Nutra right now. Oh my God. God, I hate how that pole just completely disregards any sort of hope in the slightest for... It's just so sad. And Cookie, all ego right now. Oh, burn it down. I'm so glad that these are the final 4 episodes of MB RetroBurn for now. I'm still unsure if I call it because there's still a ton of stuff we have to resolve, but at the same time, there's obviously not going to be a lot I could do. And the last thing I want is I want to do edited episodes. I'm strictly going to only reserve that for Brawl Fest if I have to, and if not, a side series focusing on underused talent. But still, here's Nutro, Roy Nutro, Roy the Man Nutro, new look, new attitude, new everything. And why the belt may not fit his colors anymore, our Wonder Boy will make it work. Cookie is very scary. Have you seen what Cookie can do to a human skull in a matter of seconds? Junk is nasty. God have mercy on the soul of the person who... that's a Gunther... Shut up. That's not the Walter jacket. That's not the Walter jacket. It's somebody's jacket, but it's not Walter's. I refuse to call him Gunther. He is not the Penguin from Adventure Time. And Roy Nitro, actually, this is actually an homage to EDX in a way. Gentride. This was Gentride's original. That's his original trunks all the way back in season 4. And now Roy Nitro, maybe his last night according to you guys as MB champion. Frick, man, he only has a 14% chance of winning at this point. Wouldn't be surprised if that score goes even lower. Would not be surprised. You guys would make it happen.
Introducing the challenger from Yonkers, New York, weighing in at 233 pounds, Cook
E.
And introducing the champion from Lima, Peru.
Oh my God, you guys.
206 pounds.
He is the Action All-Star, undisputed, pure World Wrestling Worldwide Champion, Wonder Boy, Roy! Oh, come on, that's not a good excuse. Sure, Cookie has more accolades. He's been around longer. But do not underestimate what Roy Nitro has inside. He has a heart. He has a soul. He's a man on a mission to take the win tonight. And a win over Cookie would do wonders for him. To beat one of the best that MB has to offer nearly and only Cookie's. This is Cookie's now his 3rd season. To a bona fide star like Cookie, losing to Roy, almost that does for Roy, who's already getting out to a very fast start. Roy now, top rope. He is begging for Cookie to come to his feet. Roy. Some tightrope action from Roy. Drop kick from Nitro. Nitro, less inclusive about what the crowd wants. He has gotten rid of all the signs in his hair. All the dye you know him for. There's Roy's roll now. He decides what he does. And, oh, corner roll. And that's a super kick. It's very rare that we see a super kick in MB, but we just saw one. And Cookie, that, what? I do give you guys a little bit of credit for your reasoning. Cookie just pulled off a middle rope 450. Sorry, Phoenix splash from the middle rope. Only very athletic people can do that, such as Cookie. And Cookie hits hard right now, off the ropes, unable to do anything of value right there. It's Nitro though, trying to go for the ropes as well. Saito suplex from Cookie. Pretty even match when it comes to damage. It is a complete toss-up on who's going to win this right now, but Cookie looking poised and looking strong right now. Cookie, oh! Thankfully it's no holds bar. Big boot. Ends it off. Senton to end the combo. Here's the quick pin right here. That's 1. That's 2. Ah, kick out. And the pole's still up. My bad, guys. There it is. Nope, I didn't end the pole. Cookie, though. Cookie. Oh. Roy Nitro caught on the feet. Oh. Without Dragon Slam, I'm guessing. And now we have a backstory of why Cookie has no eyes. And, oh, Nitro goes low. Nitro, nothing, suplex! Nitro really going back into the archives of moves that all the legends use. I mean, all an elbow from Salaman. Nothing suplex from 400 Kilby 3. And now he's going up for that all an elbow. Can he land it? He does! Cookie gets dropped. Is that enough for the win? That's 1, 2. Okay, wow then, all right. Jesus, that was, you guys must feel really dumb, and I do too, wow. Nitro with an insanely easy win. Great main event. Barely peaking over an hour and 4 minutes, look at that. Great main event. He is still your Wonder Boy. He's not gonna die. Cookie's not gonna die. Wonder Boy Roy is still your MB champion. I'm the only person apparently, and one other person in the world that also believed in him. Wonder Boy. The cookie crumbles. Not everything can stay up for too long. Will that be the same for Roy? The final MB championship of this season, maybe, I don't know. Roy Nutro, Jake Edis. Brawl Mania 8. The final fight. We have, what, 58, 59. 2 episodes of build-up, and then that's it. The showtime, the big one. And I'll see you there. And, you know, next episode, and then episode before that, and then there. Alright. I'm gonna go eat something.